Hello, students. Today we are going to study the topic of due diligence under mergers and acquisition. Due diligence. We know whatever we do in life, whether we study, whether we work, we need to be very diligent. We need to be very careful. We need to be very alert about whatever we are doing. Same goes in businesses as well, especially when the businesses go ahead with the process of merger, acquisition, or takeover. They need to keep due diligence about the working. There are certain things that they need to keep in mind, they need to be careful about while they go ahead with the processes. When you are giving your resources, when you are giving your entire business to someone, or you are pooling up your resources with some other business, you need to be careful about that. So, what do you mean by due diligence? Due diligence can also be described like if you're carrying a tray full of glass of water, you need to be very careful about that. So, in the same way, running a business also requires alertness and carefulness. So, the process of due diligence says that it is a process of making sure every aspect of the transaction in order before it moves forward. So, before you are accomplishing a transaction, you need to see that every procedural aspect of it is ensured and has been completed. Meaning of due diligence stands for an exercise in risk mitigation. To avoid risk, to avoid any sort of uncertainty, you need to go ahead with due diligence in business. So the organizations who are practicing prudence by carefully assessing associate costs and risk prior to completing transactions are what they are following due diligence. So there are different types of due diligence. First is the legal due diligence, which involves the legal formality should be complete. Then we have the tax due diligence, which says that the reporting of the taxes should be done, the payment of the taxes should be done to the tax authorities, and all the formalities which are related to the taxation procedure should be completed. Then we have the administrative due diligence, which says that all the admin related items like facilities, occupancy rate, number of workstations, everything should be verified and should be in proper way as we go ahead with the merger or acquisition. Then we have the human resource due diligence, which talks about that all the current positions, vacancies, the due for retirement should be done well in advance. Also, the employment contract should be completed and followed very diligently. The HR policies should be made mandatory over the entire organization, and all the employee related benefits, monetary benefits or welfare benefits should be adhered. So these are the different types of due diligence.